was really happy with my results. My name is Tanya, and I work in compliance. One of the reasons that I want to get Botox Cosmetic is that recently I've noticed lines in pictures and videos, mostly for these lines here, also some round lines. I'm just so excited to share my journey with you. I am at the clinic prepping for my very first Botox Cosmetic treatment. Super excited. Let's go. So she is wiping down my treatment areas. She is having me make certain faces and marking up where she's going to inject the Botox Cosmetic treatment. So I just finished getting my very first Botox Cosmetic treatment. I did ask my doctor because I noticed that I had just like some bumps here on my face, but she did explain to me that it should be gone in like 10 to 15 minutes. So just excited to see the results. And today is day number 7 since my very first Botox Cosmetic treatment. Y'all, if this is what day 7 looks like, I cannot wait to share with you what day 30 looks like. Yeah, bye. Hey guys, it's Tanya. It is day 30 and I just have to share my results with you guys because I am so happy with these results. And today is day number 7. It's my very first Botox Cosmetic
Hello, hello.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
I'm good. ¿Y tú, mi amor?
Bien, mi corazón. Perdón que no pude entrar antes. Es
No,
que
you're
pensé que
fine.
eran las 8:15. I'm so sorry.
No, don't worry, don't worry. There's a lot of people waiting for us already, so that's great.
Okay. Awesome. Can you
So
hear me
let's,
okay? Can you see me okay?
yeah, you look good as always. Let me
Thank
put
you.
mine.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
yeah, let's.
Hi.
You ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Go ahead. We should be live. I'm so bad with technology. I don't know. I think we're already live.
I've never done this kind of like concept before through Zoom. That's so
No,
interesting. No, how
yeah,
did you
it's.
come about it?
Ugh. Trust me, I had to ask so many of my pageant friends to help me because I
Okay.
could not.
So you're gonna help me out,
But
you know, that's okay.
yeah, it was a journey to at least learn how to do this. So
Okay,
let's go
I
ahead and
love it.
start. We should be live right now. So
Beautiful.
welcome back, guys. I'm Brian J, and today I have a very very special guest. I'm super excited to have her here. She's quickly gathered the hearts of all the pageant community as she has transformed. Let's say as a phoenix, and she is very
Mm.
promising towards the Miss Universe competition. Today I have Miss Universe Dominican Republic, Andreina Martinez. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Brian. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited. Thank you for that introduction. I love it. It sets the tone for a very fun interview. Thank you so much.
I tried. I tried. No, I want to appreciate you, and I want to appreciate Magali, of course, for
Yeah.
letting this happen because I know that you are getting busier and busier as we get closer to Miss
Yes.
Universe.
Thank you. No, my God, he did tell me we're gonna do this. We're gonna make the time for it. So I'm very excited to meet you and for having this space to chat with you and everybody that's connected. So thank you so much.
I appreciate it. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive deep into it. I know we have a short time,
Let's
so let's just
go.
go ahead and start into this. So go ahead and present yourself to people. I want you to tell them the most important thing that you think that everyone should know about you.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. I'm Andreina Martinez, Miss Universe, Dominican Republic 2022, and I'm very excited to be here. I am 25 years old. I was born in Santiago de los Caballeros, and I migrated to the United States when I was 14, 15 years old. I am a psychologist, and I studied psychology and Latin American studies. And I am very excited because this is actually the time that I'm going to Miss Universe. As you may know, I won last year and wasn't able to go because of COVID. So now, like you mentioned, I kind of rise up like a phoenix and I'm ready to take on the universe and ready to take this opportunity because I cannot let it go past me again. So I'm very excited this time and hoping to make a great time and have a great time in this universe.
You know, things happen how they're supposed to happen in
Yeah.
the universe. Like you said, last year you were supposed to compete. I was there in
Yeah.
Israel expecting you, and then we had a
Yeah.
different contestant. But you know what? I think it's probably one of the best things that ever happened to you. Do you consider that
Honestly,
one of the best things?
I totally do. Of course, at the moment, I did not think that at all. I was like, oh my God, what just happened? I worked so hard for this, and now I do not know what's going to happen because I didn't have any actual reassurance that I was going to go this year because of the rules and everything. But now that I'm here and I feel myself being more confident, being more sure of what I can do, what I can give to the universe, I feel like it was meant to be. I feel like it was a chapter in the book of my life that I needed to live through. And now I just feel so much more like grateful. I feel much gratitude and I am trying to enjoy every single second because I know how quickly it can be taken away from you. So now every single thing that I do, even if I'm tired from going to the gym, if I'm tired from doing the work, I enjoy every single second. So I can totally see it now that it's one of the best things that ever happened to me.
Now you've had a long time to prepare, and when
Yeah.
you look back from that night when you were Comunidad Dominicana en Estados Unidos, and
Uh-huh.
then you became Miss Dominican Republic,
Yeah.
you look back. What do you think is
Hmm.
the biggest change you've seen? Because the pageant community sees a lot of change in you, but what
Yeah.
is your biggest change?
Oh, there are a lot of things, right? I know that people tend to focus on like the physical things. Of course, I've started a more strict regimen and like my hair is different, my smile is different. But for me, honestly, has been my how I feel. Like, right, I've turned into a woman that's more confident. I know what I want. And I knew what I wanted before, but now I feel ready to get it. And I think that's a big difference, right? There's a difference between wanting something and actually being ready to go and after it. Because a lot of times we tend to dream about a lot of things and we want to make this and I want to be that. But the work that needs to happen to get to that point is very difficult. So now I see myself being ready to go through any challenge. And I see an Andreina, a woman that's more sure of herself, more mature, more strong. And I think that's the biggest challenge. And now, I mean, the biggest change that I've seen in myself.
Yeah, I want to commend you honestly, because the pageant community, like I said before, does see it and does see that that
Thank
fire for achieving what you are wanting to achieve, which is that crown. You have a national director that is very hands-on. She is very hands-on. She's strict. I know her personally. She criticizes a lot, but honestly, when she knows that there is a contestant that has a lot of potential, she is on them. And you're one of the lucky ones. Some contestants will go to Miss Universe, will be crowned, and then they got their title, and that's it. They don't get any help. They don't get any training. They don't get anything. So you're one of the lucky ones. And also, you have a national director that's going to be at Miss Universe and is there and is watching you and is taking care of you, which is something that rarely happens. So you should feel super blessed to have that. But I can imagine too that it's somewhat a lot of pressure.
It is.
Tell me about what is the most difficult thing you have had to deal with during that time with Magali.
You know what? People do know that Magali is a very strict woman. She's a very strict national director because she expects the best for you. And it has been difficult because you have a lot of pressure on you, not only from her, from the whole country, from your family, from your friends, from yourself. So I think that I appreciate her being that strict with me, or that putting that pressure on me, because I understand that she sees something in me that she wants to bring out. And if that wasn't the case, then she wouldn't be doing that. So I feel like for me, it hasn't been that difficult because I understand that we have a common goal in mind, that we have an objective that we're both going for. So yes, it's hard. Yes, I'm tired. Yes, we're like, I don't like that color. She's like, I love this color. You should get, and I'm like, okay, fine.
Fine.
But I think, yeah, but it's like, you know, her experience is immense, and I cannot overlook how much she has done for Puerto Rican pageantry, for Dominicans as well. So I can only sit here and like sit back and say and just absorb like a sponge everything she has to say. So when I'm over there, even though she's going to be there, I'm probably not going to have that much contact because she's not allowed to really be there and guiding me. But I'm going to absorb everything that I can right now to make sure that I have the tools and the resources when I'm there to make the best performance possible. So it's been difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it's been difficult, but I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful that I have someone who's hands-on and kind of guides me through everything, because if it wasn't for her, I don't know exactly how I'll be able to make this happen. So I'm deeply grateful for her.
And I just wanted to make a point of that. So, because we as a pageant community know that she is tough, but you're one of the. There's a lot of girls that don't have that. Some of your fellow queen sisters that will arrive there and not have all that support that they have. So you're very lucky, and she definitely in you, and we see it too. Random question: English. You told me that you lived in the United States, so I'm guessing that's why you are so good at it.
Yeah, so when I first moved to the US, I did not speak a word of English at all. So I was put in a school. I moved to the Bronx. So I was in a bilingual school, and I had to have my ESL classes, like English as a second language. And I had to learn. I had no other choice. I was thrown into like the pond. I had to learn how to swim. And that's why I'm able to speak English. I still have an accent, of course, but I went to college in New York City. So that's why I'm a little bit more fluent.
You really don't have an accent. You do a really good job. I am backwards. I am backwards. I had to learn Spanish when I went to Puerto Rico.
Really?
I can totally relate with your story. And
was
learning
that difficult?
Spanish,
sorry.
Yeah, that was difficult.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Especially like in Puerto Rico, I feel like teachers didn't really care if I learned or not. So theater was the only way that I actually learned. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's always
That's so
impressive for me
cool.
to see someone, know a second language so well. So I commend you for that.
Thank you. Thank you. You too.
Um,
Well, that's amazing.
I appreciate it. I want to talk a little bit about your social causes because people in the pageant
Hmm.
community usually are really keen on them and they want to hear them. I
Of
also want to
course.
know if you think that having a social cause is necessarily, something that you need to have in order to win the Miss Universe crown.
I think having a social cause is fundamental in order to win the Miss Universe crown. Not necessarily the kind that we're kind of used to, the traditional ones where we go and do certain things and we do like photo ops, but rather commitments to a certain cause. And for me, it has been women's rights for a very long time. I work for an organization that provides campaigns, educational campaigns, and political campaigns about women's rights in Latin America and the Caribbean. And for me, that's very important because I'm able to advocate for women who may not have a voice, who has a voice and is not being heard. So I love that I'm able to do that. And so of course you need a platform or a social cause to be able to win Miss Universe because you're going to be an advocate, you're going to be an ambassador for a brand that stands for women all over. So you have to be able to understand that you have a mission. It's not only about glam and glitz and looking beautiful all the time. You have to make sure that you have a voice, that you know what you want, and that you have a message. So I think it's crucial that everyone has a social cause. And of course, it varies from person to person. But I think understanding that our purpose here in life, but also in the pageant, is to inspire others, transform lives. So I'm definitely think that it's very needed. That's my opinion, at least.
I agree with you. Having a purpose is super important.
Yeah.
I appreciate that answer. One of the things that is really important in pageants, and a lot of girls do not take that in consideration, is mental
Mm-hmm.
health.
Oh
You
God,
are
yeah.
tied with mental health. So I would love to know a little bit of how you take care of your mental health and how you're preparing yourself for Miss Universe, and how much pressure you're going to feel when you're there.
I mean, I think everybody knows that the competition is very tough. It's tough not only physically, it requires a lot of you, but also mentally. You're literally a public figure and you're being judged every single day, not only by the judges and people at Miss Universe, but also the world is watching you. So of
Mhm.
course you have a lot of pressure to be your best self. And I think something that has worked for me a lot has been understanding that I'm human and I make mistakes and I might trip or I might say a word incorrectly in English or Spanish. And that's part of me being a human and making mistakes. And that's how I started kind of taking care of my mental health because when I won and I had COVID and I came back as Miss Universe Dominican Republic, I feel like I had to prove something to everyone. I was like, I have to let them know that I won for a reason. Like I'm here and I want to make sure that they understand that I was meant to be. And that was very hard on myself. So what I'm doing now before I'm able to go to the pageants is trying to spend time with my loved ones as much as I can, kind of like recharging from that energy, getting that love and support from them. I also love just reading a book, um, hydrating myself. I have my water bottle here. I sleep is also very important because we're going to be moving all the time. So I think doing little things that just help you, right? And that might look different for everyone. That might be eating a little chocolate piece. That might be just calling a family member or calling your friends or hanging out with somebody, having a coffee date. So for me, now that time is a little bit limited. It's about calling my friends, calling my family, and being able to have this time with them because I know I will not be able to have it during the competition. So that's kind of what I've been doing because, honestly, honesty is very hard and you're constantly going to be feeling a lot of pressure when you're competing. So understanding and going with that mentality that it's okay if I mess up. It's okay because we're all human is the only thing that's like keep us like sane during this time. So yeah.
I am definitely one of the I need a chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, I love chocolate.
Yes. Tell me about your preparation towards Miss Universe. Speaking about chocolate, I think I heard in one of your interviews with someone, I forgot which one it was, that
Oh,
you don't really do a diet.
that's
And
a
let me
thing.
tell you, from a lot of people, from a lot of people, let me say I hate you for not having to have a diet because I wish I was like that.
I've been
I'm super
blessed.
jealous. You definitely have.
Um, it's true. I mean, I have a very fast metabolism, and that's something that I've just been blessed with. But I do try to keep and eat healthy. I tend to have a chocolate here and there, but it's not as often. It's like a sweet sometimes. But the preparation not only consists of like my gym time. I go at 6 in the morning. I do 2 hours. I have a very brutal trainer, by the way, who is making sure that I stay in shape and in
Good.
line. But also, like you mentioned, I'm with my guy, she's very hands-on. So that might be a makeup class, a how to do my estilismo for my hair, and how we're going to do fogueos for questions and answers. And all of that is paired with my personal preparation that I have to do. And that means that I have to do my own reading and my studying, and I have to make sure that I know what's happening in the world. And I had to know also how to like handle my own nerves and how to mentally prepare for like the stage and the person that I'm going to be feeling. So my preparation consists of all of that. And it's been a little bit wild because I've also been working full time during this whole time. I'm literally going to stop working like next week so I can prepare like for the following weeks to go to Miss Universe. So it's been hectic, but I think it's been so rewarding because I see the changes, I see the progress, and I'm very excited about it.
So are you ready to turn in your 2 weeks notice when you win the Miss Universe crown? Wait, what didn't even be 2 weeks?
I mean, yeah, I'm very hopeful for the future and for what I can do in Miss Universe. So I would love that to be the case.
And the real question, when you went to Puerto Rico recently, did Magali snap the empanadillas out of your hand?
I actually did try an empanadillas, and that's something that I'm going to talk to Magali. No.
Oh, you failed.
I have to try them.
You have to. What?
What's the best place? She didn't tell me. What's the best place to get them?
Of course she didn't tell you.
I mean, I know.
Of course. She has to take you to Piñones. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Try some over there.
I'll
But
keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. I'll make sure to tell her.
I don't think she's gonna take you, but maybe you can like have someone bring you secretly. Yeah. Let me know a little bit more about your preparation. What have you been doing during this time? I know we've seen which drive the pageant community crazy when they see you doing your catwalk and they get super excited. They're like, holy shit, look at her. So tell me a little bit more.
Yeah, so for a while for runway, Magali always likes to work with what you have and kind of making sure that she knows what I know how to do and how we can give it my own signature for Miss Universe. You want to be remembered for something, so we're going to make it unique, right? Make it my own, and that's of course tailored to my style. So a lot of this has been understanding how I want to be portrayed in the universe, or perceived rather in the universe. How I am, how's my personality showcased through my walk, through my wardrobe, to everything that I do, my hair, my nails, everything, right? And so I think this time has been a lot of planning not only for what I want the judges to see from myself, but also how I want to feel during that time. Because at the end of the day, something that Magali keeps telling me, you have to feel good with what you're doing. You have to feel beautiful in your dress. You have to feel beautiful in your walk and confidence. And you have to love your makeup. You have to love your hair. And that's why it's been so intense. You know, I thought I knew how to do my makeup. She was like, nope, that is not how you're going to do it. And I thought I like my hairstyle, which is like, you're not going to part your hair there. So I think a lot of it has been unlearning, but also relearning new methods and new processes to make things happen. And I think, like I mentioned, I've seen a progress in myself and in the way that we kind of work together. It's a very collaborative environment. Of course, she has the experience, so she tells me like, this is the best way to do it. Let's talk about it. Let's see how you like it, and let's go about it. But it has been so rewarding to see kind of the relationship that we have go into Miss Universe, because it's scary. You know, it's a very big competition. You're going to be representing your country, and you have your whole country in your shoulders. So it's scary, but having that support, of course, but having that support, it's really important. I feel like this preparation has been really key for me.
That's amazing. Like I said before, I'll keep repeating it. We can definitely see that the preparation has worked.
Thank you.
Of course, you have some bases that we've seen since you were competing for Miss Universe Dominican Republic. amazing. Like your personality, you're naturally beautiful. So that's really special, really, really special. When you look back right now, do you feel super accomplished and just feel that like, wow, like I've transformed and I'm just ready. I'm ready to do it.
That's a good question. I feel like I do, but I also have this feeling of like, oh my God, this is really happening. So I think to me, even though I see the change and I see the progress and I know where I'm going, I'm also like, I cannot be confident, right? I cannot just sit back and be like, oh, I'm ready, right? There's always something that I can improve on. So I think it's never ending. I do tend or try at least to kind of give myself a pat on the back and be like, you're doing good. Like, it's fine. Don't be so hard on yourself. But honestly, it's always of like, it's Miss Universe. You have to be your best self. And so there's always something that we can improve on. And I think that's something that I try to keep in mind, as well as telling me like, it's okay, you're doing good. We can do better, but you're doing good right now. So yeah.
Well, you're doing great. I'll keep on repeating it to you. You're doing great.
Thank you so much.
Now, there's something that I have to ask, and I know you're not going to be able to tell me a lot, but I have to, because if not, everyone will be like, hey,
I'm ready.
So, national costume, evening gown. Tell us how you feeling. How's it going? Tell me as much as you can, which I know is not a lot, but I'll take it.
I'm glad you know. Lionel Lirio is going to be making my national costume. I am very excited and very humbled that I'm going to be able to wear one of his pieces and one of his designs. It's really an honor. And what can I say about the national costume? I can say that it's going to be awesome, that I'm going to feel very, very powerful, very beautiful. It's going to have color, so that's something. And I think maybe I can say this, maybe I might get away with it. Lionel Lirio has a key to kind of say things, make national costumes or that have some kind of head. So maybe I have an interesting headpiece. So there you go. That's something. Who knows?
That's all you get, guys. That's
all you're gonna get. But in terms of like my final gown, we haven't said who's gonna do it, so I cannot say that. But I almost said it. I almost said it. But Magali would have called me like, stop.
Yeah.
Stop talking.
What are you doing? Oh, she would have hacked my internet. She would have been like, nope.
Oh my gosh. She'd be like, nope, that's not happening. But that's so Magali. What I'm saying about my dress right now is that I feel so empowered, so confident in it, right? I love that I was able to be included in every part of the process. And I tell you, like this, you not like this, how do you like the color? So when I saw the final product, the final results, it was really moving. I was really excited because I was like, you know what, this feels like something that a queen will wear, right? And I know I'm in the Dominican Republic, so I'm a queen here, but I felt like I feel like I have that aura with my dress. And I think regardless of like what the results are during the final night, I know that I will feel beautiful and confident. So that's all I can ask for my dress. And I think people are gonna love it because it's very maybe it has lit or something, who knows. People want so it's fun. I like it. It's very me too.
Stop, Andrea. I don't want you to get in hot water.
I know.
Put it right there. It's gonna be good, clearly, guys. So look at her face. She lights up when she talks about it. It must be great. I have one question, my last question, because I know you're short on time, and I don't want to keep on taking time from you. And I forgot my question.
No, okay.
I don't write down anything when I literally have a list here with just like some points that I want to try to talk about. There's like 3 things. So I don't write anything down, so my question just went away. Either way, I'm super excited for you to be at Miss Universe, and I'm going to be so happy to be over there and supporting you. And I know your fans are so loving. There's so much support in that right now.
Yeah.
So I want to appreciate them, obviously, and I want to appreciate you for this time. And you have a lot of people behind you, and there's a lot of people in this pageant community that believe in you, and we see something super special in you.
Thank you.
No pressure, but we're super excited to see you at Miss Universe.
Oh my God, Brian, thank you so much. That's it was really nice and really good to hear. I'm very excited that I had this time with you to meet you and talk to you a little bit. I love that also you didn't have the questions, but it was like such a fluid conversation. We kind of flowed and kind of was really fun. So thank you. And I really appreciate everyone also that has been supporting me and has been, sending me well wishes and ready to support me throughout the whole journey. It's really, really wonderful to see kind of the country coming together to support me. And it's been a blessing. So I'm very thankful. Thank you.
No, thank you. And I know everyone appreciates you for the great job that you're doing. And it's only going to get better. I can feel it.
Thank you.
So everyone should be super excited, especially your country and everyone that, supports you and loves you. And Magali too. She needs to be excited because she might have something in her hand. Well, she knows it though. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you so much, Andreina and Magali, once again, for giving us the opportunity to let the pageant community fall in love with Andreina just a little bit more. So I appreciate you. I will see you guys later. Remember, Miss Universe is coming so quickly. Scary. We will be there very, very soon. When are you leaving, Andreina?
I'm leaving. Oh, I can say that. I'm leaving early. So I'm leaving the 2nd. Yeah, I'm leaving early.
Okay, yeah, awesome.
Yeah, so I'll leave early.
So make sure you guys follow her. She is gonna, I don't know, I feel like there's gonna be good things coming from her. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you later. Thank you so much. Send you kisses.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And